All right, so we did the drills, right? We talked about the drills, super important drills. Movement, foot placement, hip movement, the controlling of the hands. And so those drills work really well when your opponent is on the knees. We're gonna look at a drill that we can work here. For the time parameters, we're gonna just stick to an attack and a sweep. Spider guard position when your opponent stands up. So if he's on the mat level and we're working here, this works absolutely fine. These traditional spider guard techniques and drills, you know, working from here and moving, right? As well as the grip on the collar, it works absolutely fine. This comes in very handy when you're playing and then your opponent stands up, right? He's no longer playing on the mat level where those techniques don't work as well. So obviously in this sleeve and collar position here, you see his grip, we know what he's gonna do. Typically everyone's gonna jump over the leg. He's gonna stuff the leg and then start jumping over, right? Come back this way. And maybe to like come to knee lead, all right? So there are a few things that we can do here, right? Let's go back, all right? So playing, I'm here, he stuffs the leg, comes forward with his knee lead, all right? One, I can start attacking here by taking this inside DLR hook, placing it on his thigh, and push really hard and pull on the collar here to break his balance. And then now I'll bring my knee up so that we can attack the triangle, okay? Let's go back. So, he's up, he starts jumping over the leg. Now, we're gonna attack. So, I'm gonna push really hard to kick that leg out, pulling on the collar here to break his balance. In most cases, he'll stay the knee up, or in this case, just for the video, Jay's gonna put his knee down. And then now we bring the knee up, over the back, closing the guard so that we can attack the triangle. So there are many ways to finish here. The simple, most basic way we always teach the students in the academy is to lift the hip and clear the arms, drop your hip, grab the shin, and the typical closing of the triangle here, okay? The next variation, we've talked about this in some of our other workshops, in particular in the workshop in Parsippany. From here, the difference was back then we did two sleeve. Here, right, I'm working my spider guard, he stuffs the leg to jump over, we're an inside DLR, okay? And now I use the hook and collar to pull him, right? And then underhook his leg here. Once I underhook his leg here, I need to shift my hips. So I'm gonna bump up and shift my hips inside, under his center of gravity. My hip and belt is right under his belt and his thigh here, right? I kick this foot forward. Now we're gonna remove the foot from the bicep and catch his shin here. And come up for the sweep. So I'll change the angle so you can see. Let's go to this side. So we were on the mat level. Now he's up. I had sleeve and collar. Okay, he's coming over here to stuff the leg, and then he might want to probably do a throw by and pass, right? So we got to move before he does that. He's killing the leg here. I'm in inside DLR. I'm going to take the foot off the thigh here, push to break his posture. And I'm pulling with the collar so that my knee comes up under his tricep here. Okay, a lot of pressure on his shoulders like in the Kimura. And then now we can go over the top. Lift, clear the arm, drop the hips, grab the shin, and close, and if you like, pull on the head. Our next variation, same thing here. I'm in the sleeve and collar. We were working it from the mat level. He stands up and he goes to stuff the leg. Here we are inside DLR. Okay, I need to break his balance here, pull him off. All right, I need to get him a lot closer so I don't have to reach so far with this hand. And that's typically done at the moment that he stuffs the leg, right? So we're here, right? He stuffs the leg, right there. Now I need to switch my hips to the other side. I'm gonna push here and bump my hip. Now the foot that's on the bicep comes straight down here. Boom. And we're gonna clip his ankle. Right there. A beautiful sweep. And then obviously we're in passing position, right? So we're gonna grab our partners now.